Yo!
What's up, Fisher? Here we are.
Final day.
Last class. Brings a tear to my eye. Here we are. It's been 13 classes, something like that, and we're in the same spot, doing the same routine. This time, only a few days out from our final event. So we've got our last class today. It's going to be a good one. We're pretty much just preparing our students, and we have a great alumni coming in named Bardo, who is in charge of startup banking at JP Morgan.
How are you feeling now that we're at the end of this class? Like, how has it been to lead this form, and has it been different from the past times?
Has it been different from the past times? I would say yes. This class, every year is very unique, and this class especially has been different. And last year was proof of work. We showed that we could do this and it was possible, and this year is like scale. And we've got our final event in New York, we've had a bigger class, cohort, all of that, and it's really been kind of our big year for us. So hopefully we keep this momentum. Not hopefully, we will keep this momentum. And how does it feel? It's pretty bittersweet. It's like a lot of things coming together at once. I am stoked for the final event, but also very sad that this is our last class, last time we're gonna do this walk, and the last time we'll be in the Petroselli Center right there. We got Adam Schatz over there. Last class, how are we feeling?
Excellent.
Excellent?
Excited.
One insight you have on this year, how'd you pull it all together?
AI maximalism. It's a good way to be efficient and get your work done and spend time doing things that are more important.
Getting awesome.
Yo!
It's really awesome. What was your favorite class or activity that we did this semester? And two, what is one thing you learned from Kate Fuchs?
Favorite class activity? Definitely the riddle or the puzzle. I think that activity was really fun. And we got the doubles go. There we go.
And one thing I learned from Kate, she just gave me so many like amazing one-liners for my pitch. So now it's like I feel like in a good place.
My favorite class was probably the one we went around and filmed. I thought that was really fun. And one thing I learned from Kate Fuchs is you have to toe the line between making it like super engaging and Gen Z native and making older people care about it, which is something that I was not doing prior to that call.
Before the next person goes, Spike is live.
Yeah, so basically we have TikToks here and they're 24-hour markets. And so we just opened this up to a few beta testers. You can trade on whether or not a video is going to hit this defined view line, so say 600K or 1.2 mil. And those odds at the bottom are going to be reflected in the multiples you make on each dollar you put on.
Alright, so for some context for all the viewers at home, the class is currently deciding whether or not this video of a nun throwing a baseball is going to go viral or not. Everyone in agreement that 10 is our bet on over? Boom. The goal of today is not to change what you're doing, it's to just focus on your tonality, your public speaking. I'd like you to present whatever slides you have as you're presenting, so you get used to kind of the cadence of talking with the slides. But you're going to pair up, person A pitches, person B gives some feedback, maybe say, emphasize this point, you're swaying a lot when you talk, whatever it may be, but it's more so just to polish rather than make big changes.
For 8 out of the 17 years that I played baseball, I struggled with excruciating arm pain. And the most frustrating, foam rollers, can't reach it. Massage gun, no precision.
I'm about to let you in on a dirty, reliable service. My business is Medfield Junk, a waste management company serving eastern Massachusetts. We've handled mice-infested hot tubs, trash cans full of rotten meat, moldy fridges, and cars swarmed by bees. Then recycling centers, and finally transfer stations.
The way we meet up is broken. We verbally rattle off times back and forth until one happens to land that handles the logistical burden so people can just focus on showing up. Let me show you linked in action.
Bardo, who, a little background on him, he currently leads startup banking at JP Morgan. working with early stage founders like yourselves and venture-backed companies. Co-founded Evertrue, a fundraising platform for higher education. He's a mentor to me, to some of you already, and a board member at Techstars. So he's perfect person to talk to in the stages that we're all at here.
Well, thank you. It's been awesome to get to know Wesleyan a little bit more through this lens. I didn't have any of this stuff when I was at Wes. I didn't think I was going to be. I didn't think I was going to be a founder of anything. I thought I was going to be a history teacher working in Western Massachusetts. I am a Wesleyan alum of class of 2007 and a very, very passionate Wesleyan supporter from my house in Boston. And I run startups for JP Morgan. Talked a lot about what the environment out in the ecosystem is like right now for founders in the innovation economy, and ultimately tried to help where I can with their pitches and other things that they're doing. At JP Morgan, I run the startup team on the East Coast for our BD organization, and so really helping startups navigate JP Morgan, but also Boston, New York ecosystems, DC, Atlanta. I lead the team that kind of helps them navigate the fundraising and the customers and the relationships so that they can succeed. And so that's really what we talked about today in the class. What does it take for founders to get to the next level and raise venture dollars, those kind of things. Today, I was acting as one of the sharks because we're going through Wesleyan Shark Tank on Monday. The kids are all going to pitch. So I did a preview of the pitches, asking questions like a shark would, just getting them a little bit more prepared for what they're going to see on Monday. I wish that this had existed when I was at Wesleyan. This is the best time and place to start a company. And Wesleyan's an incredible institution to be building a company at. I didn't get that opportunity. I did that after Wesleyan, but I wish I'd gotten my first try at it here. And these kids are doing it right. And you know, again, build, continue to fail fast, and do it here at Wesleyan is a great place to do that.
You know, one thing that I just learned from this is you don't have to win on your first try. And you know, that's something you mentioned. You make your best company when you found your third company. And I'm not saying this because I'm planning to fail. It just gives you more momentum to move and to actually like work your hardest so you can learn from it and apply it to future ambitions.
I guess just last class. How are you feeling?
You know, I feel good. Already a little nostalgic of this environment. Day one with seeing them grow, seeing myself grow. I think Wesleyan Shark Tank is the best class of Wesleyan, and we've just built this incredible community here. I'll miss a lot.
Come in from the tree.
All right, this is it, guys. We are officially wrapped for our last class of Wesleyan Shark Tank. I just want to say a moment, if you've watched any videos, if you watched the end of this video alone, we want to say thank you for following along this journey. It's not over. We still have the final event, but our classes are done. We've done 13. Isabella Sparrow, shout out to you. We've seen you in the comments. One of our most engaged fans. And anybody else at home watching, mom, dad, love you guys. Yeah, it's been a ride. We wanted to thank you for watching, and I hope you had as much fun as we did in following along this journey. It's a complete moment for both Wesleyan and the students in the class, because you know, I started Wesleyan as a freshman in the basement of Allbritton right here. We had a little closet for the Entrepreneurship Center, and now we have this whole space and a community built out. So you've been along for the ride, and if you take anything away from this class, it's to go do it. And everyone in this class is a prime example of taking that idea, taking one step forward at a time, taking action. And if you're watching, we appreciate you, and there's much more to come. So we'll see you at the final event.